What's up, risers? Somebody asked me the other day, they're like, yo, I love the AM Donut Show because you give me all the injuries and how to adjust. Can you do that for all teams? Just full team breakdown? I was like, that's not the same, but I'll try it. So here we go. We're going to go left or right, Sacramento all the way down to Houston. We're going to go over every single team, all this stuff, but we're going to do it in 8 minutes. So here we go, rapid fire. Hit that like button. If you enjoy this, please drop a comment down below if you want me to keep this style of a morning show. And please, of course, hit the sub button for the 11:30 a.m. stream and the 5:30 p.m. stream. I want you to come back for those. A lot of goodness passed out on those as well. Marvin Bagley being out is huge for me because Tyrese Halliburton ends up being a starter. We saw Tyrese Halliburton go absolutely nuclear when he was starting. Continued to score 30-plus night in, night out. Anytime you get a talent like that, somebody I put money on to win the Rookie of the Year before he was, well, it was a couple months ago. And not going to come to fruition with LaMelo Ball. But listen, I still like him. 5.5K. You were all paying 7K for this guy 3 weeks ago before the All-Star break. So I'm going back to Halliburton tonight. I like him. Harrison Barnes actually was somebody who benefited greatly too when Bagley was off the court earlier. Hassan Whiteside still looks like he's going to miss. Corey Joseph may or may not start. Irrelevant to me. Let's go to Washington. Listen, not much here to think about. You know, you've got a fast-paced game. You have Westbrook and Beal, against Fox. And, Hachimura there is just on fire. He's absolutely on fire in his last two games. He's getting a lot of opportunity, 18 shots in both games, 52 and 41, 5.8K. Looks like he potentially could even be a cash play tonight. I don't mind Hachimura at all. If I'm choosing between Beal and Westy, Beal I think has the higher floor at that price tag. It's kind of baked in there at 9.3K, but 10.4K for Westy is not terrible to pay when he's playing like this. So Westbrook I think is probably better for cash. Beal gave me that GPP price of 9.3K. There's a little bit more ceiling involved there, a little bit more wiggle room because if 9.3 returns a little bit better value if he scores 55 compared to Westbrook's 55. Let's slide over to Toronto. And we are looking at the return of potentially Siakam and Van Vliet. Pay attention. That does change up everything. If they're both out tonight with OG, then you can go back to Boucher. My issue with him is 7.1K. You're just getting to the top of the pricing for me. So I'm not there. I'll still play Nate Powell, though, or Norman Powell, because he continues to chuck the ball up 20 times per game. But pay attention. If Siakam and Van Vliet or even one of them come back, I'm off all of these players. I will also be off Lowry tonight no matter what in cash games, too. Even if these three are still out, 8.6K, you are literally priced at value. You can't get above that, 49, 41, 42, 40. So no thank you. And the rest of them, Baines, we were on them when he was in the 3K price tag, but he is not there now, so pass. Moving on to Detroit. We're going rapid fire here. Diallo looks like I knew. Is he still out tonight? Yeah, remains out. Well, that's not good, man. You're going to continue to get Wayne Ellington's still out. Magruder, the guy I was just about to say, who was going to get the minutes. Oh, my goodness. Well, Magruder played 28 and 25 the last two without Diallo, without Dennis Smith Jr., without Wayne Ellington. So, listen, it's DeLone Wright who ended up in my GPP cores on the website. If he ends up starting, you're going to get a billion minutes again with DeLone Wright, who should be starting, I should say. You're going to get a ton of minutes from all their starters here if these guys remain out. If Dennis Smith Jr. is back tonight, that would be interesting to me. Potentially, he could be somebody who can get 28 minutes or so, especially with all these bodies out. Detroit, just not a good-looking team against Toronto either anyways. Brooklyn, still missing the norms. Blake Griffin, apparently not going to be playing here yet, so it's these two. It's Irving and Harden. Harden just playing on another level right now. Continues to be a 64, 64, 73. I mean, the 80 points. Those are the 4 of the last 5 and a floor of 51. 10.9K. Cash viable. I'm not too sure I can pay all the way up that in tournaments. Give me Kyrie Irving. Leverage that ownership you'll see on Harden. And if he can grab one of these games, a 59 bomb on 9.1K, same as like Bradley Beal, I love it. I think there's upside there for days. So Indy, let's check them out. Karis LeVert all the way up to 6.8K. Actually, a $200 dip, I believe. He was 7K last game. Yep, 7.1, 7K. Playing starters minutes, 27 and 29 minutes. But, he's capped out there at that price tag. Miles Turner, I absolutely love price tag 5.9K. Dipped down last game, but he played at Denver, and that was like a weird travel. but I love Miles Turner anytime he's around like 6K. I think he's got tremendous upside. Malcolm Brogdon, 7.2K. I'm eating that. Sabonis, 9.4. I love that too. I like these targets against Brooklyn tonight. We got the Bucks here, full strength, and that is not good for me outside of Giannis. Drew Holiday actually interests me a little bit at 6.3K, but he, similar to Ben Simmons facing Drew Holiday, I don't like the defensive matchup. These guys are elite defensive players. Drew and Simmons are both phenomenal defensive players. I don't like targeting players like that. So give me Giannis at 11K, who's playing on another level. 70, 59, 57. He is my favorite pay up on the entire slate. So I'm going to plug him in. I was waiting. You saw a bunch of other high pay up names I just kept skipping over. It's going to be Giannis for me. Sliding over to Philly on this side. Here's Ben Simmons, 8.9K. Again, I like Ben Simmons whenever Embiid is off the court. They play really fast when Simmons is the focal point there. Tobias Harris, 8.4K. We know he can absolutely go ham whenever Embiid's off the court. My issue is just the price tags, my friend. It's Ben Simmons 8.9 and Tobias Harris 8.4. Like, they are priced up as if Embiid is off the court, and I don't like that. And I don't like that against Milwaukee, so I'm really not on any of those players. Boston, second leg of a back-to-back. They are on the road. This is not a good spot for them. I think this is going to be. I don't know what the line is tonight. I would imagine the total's like 212 and a half. I'd probably even look at taking the under there. I have no clue what it is though. I am not on Boston tonight. I do not like their price tags. Everybody's priced at value, so I'm off them completely. I'm going to slide over to Cleveland, where I actually have some interest here. Larry Nance Jr. got the start last night, played 38 minutes. I could go back to the well if he is starting again tonight. So if he's starting again tonight, Kevin Love is out again. Larry Nance seems like a fine option tonight. Darius Garland actually interests me a little bit. I think Sexton might have some trouble. I think Sexton might have some trouble in this one, so that makes me want to play Darius Garland, who I think gets the better matchup if Sexton's being chased around by Marcus Smart this game. I think Darius Garland actually jacks up a few more shots. You could see something like 30 minutes. Look for one of these types of games, 14, 19 shots, 15 shots, and that's when I like playing Darius Garland. But 6K is a healthy price tag. I don't know if I can pay up for that in this game. Golden State, this is where all the value comes from. Golden State versus Houston. Curry, 9.8K, great price tag. Draymond freaking Green, 6.6K, amazing price tag. Volatile, yeah, but that's baked into the price tag itself, so I don't mind paying up for Draymond there. I think that's a great play. I think you have a lot of opportunity for 50 plus in a game against a sloppy Rockets unit missing a billion players, they're looking like they're going to look at all these questionables and outs. They're going to be missing them all again. The only one we're going to be waiting on tonight is going to be Daniel House. We know they're already missing Wood. We know they're missing. Wood looks like he's questionable. He missed last game. Wall out. Okay, Oladipo's now questionable. Oh my God. Eric Gordon out. Nwaba out. Macklemore questionable. Tucker out. Like, they have nobody left. They had 8 bodies, and that was with Oladipo last game. Are you telling me Oladipo potentially does not, look at this, coach does not expect him to be available in the second? Oh my goodness. So they'll be down to 7 bodies unless Christian Wood or Daniel House or Ben McLemore return tonight. I don't think they play Wood in a meaningless game. They're all meaningless for Houston. They're awful now. 20 games in a row being brutal. Kevin Porter Jr., 6.8K. I mean, I feel awful paying up for, but the guy has to play 40 minutes and take 20 shots. I don't mind it. Think of this as like a Norman Powell that we've been playing for the last week or so, right? Like, he's going to play as many minutes as he can handle. He's going to take a ton of shots. So 6.8K, you can play him in cash by all means. I'm going back to Kenyon Martin too. I don't care that he's 5K. He's going to play a bunch more minutes, and I think he'll take some more shots in this one, too. FanDuel had him at min price. I'm intrigued to see what his price tag is over there. Justin Patton weirdly only played 18 minutes with that short rotation. I think he needs to play more minutes tonight. Sterling Brown played a ton of minutes. Actually played some at point guard last night, 4.6K. I don't mind that as well. So, I mean, I don't know what the answer is here with this Houston. Jae'Sean Tate took 19 shots. Oh my God. And, the Depot out again. We've got the money to do so. I don't know how to fill out this lineup. I just truly wanted to kind of show some of these value plays and some of my favorite targets. You can do this on your own. there's value everywhere. And however you want to use it all, by all means use it. I hope you enjoyed this fast rundown. It was as fast as I could make it. Let me bring up 2 photos real quick, and I'll show you something that's going on, because the stream was sponsored by Sparry, right? Okay, cool. We got this Sparry by Prize Picks. Stream is sponsored by Prize Picks. Well, use promo code Sparry, and you can see what Sparry is. They offer Prize Picks, Monkey Knife Fight, Thrive Fantasy, and then they have a sides and totals 10,000 sims model. All right. Now, if you had taken the 10,000 sims model and placed a 1-unit bet, I don't know, $5 unit, $100 unit, and put it on every single sides and total, which is stupid. You would never do this, especially down here. These are not good bets down here, right? And you can see this is where all the losses come from. But the ones with the highest edge, 3 best bets this night. You went 3-0 on March 15th. The next night, you went 3-0 on the best bets on March 16th. And if you faded all the negative bets, my friends, you went 5-0. If you faded all the negative bets here, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of your 6. You would have gone, I think, 9-4 this night, and you would have gone 12-5 last night. Or 2 nights ago, I should say. Anyways, you can see this return would have been 1.9 if you played them all, and plus 5.9 units if you played them all. And again, much better had you only played the positive edge on each night. So pretty nice. Pretty nice. Sparry is $10. It's a lot of cool stuff. You know, if you want to, you can actually get a free month of Sparry by using the promo code Sparry on Prize Picks. So check out Prize Picks. Link down below in the description section has a $100, 100% match on your deposit up to $100. You use that link, you use the promo code Sparry, and you get that bonus for Prize Picks, and you get a free month of Sparry. You could actually get 2 free months of Sparry if you buy the Fantasy Football Draft Kit, my friends, which is just $9.99 right now, and includes $10 to use on the DFS side of Team Rise or Fall, and a free month of Sparry. I mean, there's many different ways. There's 3 other ways to get a free month of Sparry. I basically made Sparry so that y'all can use this for fun for a year, and then when I slap it on a website, the price will go way up. Check it out. Hit that sub button. Hope you come back for the 11:30 a.m. stream. Hope you come back for the 5:30 p.m. stream. The Fantasy Football Draft Kit is down below in the description section as well. Take care, my friends.